guys, welcome to Finance Unfiltered. I'm your host, Marcy. Today we have a guest, Karibuni Sana. My guest, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. All right. Hi
Karibu
guys.
Sana. Hey.
Angalia kamera gani?
There. Thank you.
Okay. So my name is Liz. I am a content creator. I'm a creative. I am a blogger. I'm a baker, and an accountant by training. Yes.
Oh, wow. Karibu Sana, Liz. Today we are talking about money and how Liz navigates through money. And can you tell us more about what you do?
Okay. Like I said, I'm a baker, but I prefer pastry chef because I do all-round cakes, pastries, buns, croissants, all that good stuff. I also work for Stawi Global, operations manager. Yeah, so basically the daily running of Stawi Global. It's a mental health organization. Yeah.
Okay. When did you start baking? Was it something you liked? Was it something you trained?
Interesting. Actually, my mom has been my biggest influence in baking because I would help her when I was like 7. She had a business and she taught me the ropes. And then with time, I started loving to do it, but not as a hobby. Yeah. But now, recently is when I started doing it as a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you start handling money? Now that you said your mom had a business, she was a baker. When did you start? When did you get your first cash?
I would say handling money Sunday school because you need offering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, business-wise?
Business-wise, still when I was 7. Okay,
7 years. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anytime we had cookies that have been burned, I would like scrap them off and then sell them for like 1 shilling. Then if I add icing, it's 2 shillings. Then I have money for sweets. or
Wow.
whatever.
That was when you were 7.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Are you planning to do the baking as a hobby or a business?
Right now, it's a business, so it's something I'm still building. Yeah, I do bake for myself because I can. Yes, but I also do it for events, for people's celebrations, like birthday, anniversary, wedding. Yeah.
Where can people get you, first of all?
Instagram, extra XTR AAA.tasty. Yeah, and TikTok as well.
Okay. Can you say, what are some of the challenges you face as a baker?
As a baker, logistics, number
Okay,
one,
yeah.
because this delivery people can harm you. I had an incident on Saturday. I was telling you before we started. Yeah. So this guy delivered my cake, and the client is sending me a photo. It has literally flipped, somersaulted, and I'm trying to understand how did that even happen.
What?
Because he says he was careful, he drove slowly. The math was not my thing.
Yeah.
So because I'm thinking this is her birthday, she wanted something very specific. It was a really pretty vintage cake. So I went to where she was and I redid the cake and she was so happy. She enjoyed her birthday. So I would say logistics because...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Thank
But at
you.
least you made up for that client.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, talking of logistics, how do you now price your cake based on everything you do? From the baking to your time and to delivering, how do you price your cake?
Oh, okay. So I come up with a costing template based on like the ingredients and any additions. For example, maybe somebody will want an almond croissant. So you see, I'll have to price for baking the croissant plus now
Oh,
the packaging
Yeah.
plus the almonds themselves.
Okay.
Or if you want like a customized cake, so there's like an extra fee for customization because like printing your photo on a cake, I have to pay extra to my supplier
Yeah.
to deliver that. So it mostly depends on what you want. Yeah.
Okay. You said you started touching money when you were 7.
Yeah.
What is the the biggest amount of cash or money you first received?
1,000 bob.
1,000. When was that?
Christmas, obviously.
How old were you?
I can't remember. You know, you have this uncles who are just giving you 200 bob, 100 bob, and it seems like a lot of money.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think you did something wise with that money, or did you just splash it?
funny story. I used to be the family Shylock.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
So I would save up, and then for some weird reason, because my mom has embraced technology from Kitambo, so I had a phone from like when I was very young.
Oh, wow.
So they would call me and they're like, "Do you have this amount of money?" Then I'm there, M-Pesa, send them. Then no additional interest.
Okay.
So it's interesting because now I had a reputation, and I mean in the extended family, I'm the one who lends money to people.
Wow. Must be nice your mom could return the money. Are there
Mom,
some incidents
kidogo.
Are there some incidents when you knew the money was not coming back?
My mom, obviously.
Oh, she would return. Not all the time.
Everyone else, definitely. But for her, you're like, oh, I had a day for 9 months. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not even
There are
ask
also
for
those
it.
moments, yeah.
But since she's on finding the lifestyle, you just let it go.
Okay. What is the... have you made a money mistake so far? You said you've been touching money from Kitambo. First and foremost, did your parents influence your money or personal money background? Did they influence how you viewed money and used? Yeah, in what way?
They did, absolutely. I feel like they would give you what you need, not what you want. So now it instilled this culture in me that if I want like something extra,
Yeah.
I should work for it. So it helps you like just not sit and wait for somebody to come and save you or do something for you. Like, I'm not waiting to marry a rich guy, which would be a bonus for like, it's not the goal.
Okay, like you say, they taught you how to save and how to work for your money.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there a money mistake you've made so far in your 20s, I guess, or maybe 30s
Or 50s.
or 50s?
Definitely, this is the one I regret the most. When I was in campus, I had a business. Yeah, I was making scented candles and I would sell them. So I feel like it was more of a lifestyle business, you know, to fund
Your
your lifestyle.
campus lifestyle.
Yeah. And I didn't save up for like my now self. Yeah, so now I started feeling the pinch of it when I moved out. Yeah, because I felt like if I had thought about the future more like seriously then, because I didn't think I was going to move out as soon as I did. It was not in the plans.
Okay.
So when I did, it felt like I didn't have like money to, create that home that feels like me. Yeah. So the process of building that felt like it was so slow. And that was my biggest regret because I was making good money.
What happened? What happened to that business?
I think the shift. Yeah, initially, I was making it from home, so I'm not paying for like rent, electricity, or anything. So the profits just go to my pocket. And then I relocated to Nairobi. You see, the market is different.
Yeah.
I have to do market research, and then I found myself in corporate, and it was really crazy. So I could imbalance both, and so I just shelved it for a while. I still do it for like custom orders. So if somebody wants a scented candle, they just pre-order, pay, then it's delivered, but not like full time like I used to before.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you started in campus. What inspired you to start? Was it you just needed extra money, or you felt like an entrepreneur and you needed to do it? What inspired you mostly to start the business?
Honestly, it was my granddad's sickness. Because, I know, crazy. I'm very big on aromatherapy, so I felt like this would be really useful. To just have it there when he's not feeling well. It will elevate your moods, dopamine, the feel-good hormones, and all that stuff. So when I was telling my friend about it, he's like, this is actually a full-on business. So we had to do like timelines. Yeah, we'll do the research by this time, outsource suppliers by this time, and then start rolling out the first maybe sample batches. How many will they be? Then take the feedback. It became a whole thing. I even joined a business program, an accelerator program called Academy for Women Entrepreneurs. Yeah, so it just took off. But initially, it wasn't a business. It was more of like a project. You know, those New Year resolutions. What do you want to do this year? Yeah.
Okay. Which campus were you in?
Kabarak University.
Oh, Kabarak. The great Kabarak. Who were your first clients in your scented business?
My first clients.
Were they like strangers? Were they like your relatives? Were they like your friends? Who were your very first clients?
I had a mix of both.
Okay.
Yeah, because I advertised it on my YouTube page and the first batch just flew off. Yeah, so I would have friends and then they refer people and they were all campus students, interestingly, at first. Yeah, so I was making them in packages that were affordable for campus students at like 250, 300 shillings. So just too tiny, enough for your hostel and, bed sitter. Yeah, so I had like a mix of both.
Okay. Where did you get your first capital to start the business?
Savings.
The culture of
Yes.
being a Shylock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, let me collect my dues.
There is someone out here who feels like he or she needs to start something. Maybe she's in campus or she's out of school. He is out of school. What is your advice to someone who wants to start something but still hasn't earned or doesn't have any savings? Like, the lifestyle that he lives is you only live once.
Hand to mouth.
Yeah, hand to mouth.
Yeah.
What is your very first advice you would give to him or her?
Okay, first of all, as a believer, I'd say pray about it first.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tap into higher power for wisdom. I cannot do it myself.
Wow. Okay.
But then secondly, do a sort of life audit. So there's something called like evaluating your buckets. Your buckets are the things you already have or you have access to. I'll give you an example. You are an accountant. That's a bucket. So like, can you monetize that?
Yeah.
Or you have contacts. Yeah. Maybe you know an accountant. Yeah. So can you convince this person to be a speaker in like a webinar, or you do like a short course and you guys charge it, you're getting this cut. Yeah. Or for me, baking, so I'm like, that's a skill. So the second thing would be, if I don't have access to equipment to bake, do I know somebody who does? Of course, you have a friend who has an oven. So can they allow you to bake at their place? You just buy like this Joakali baking tins.
My friend doesn't have an oven. Sorry.
Well, I am your friend and I have an oven.
Okay.
So it's just why I say praying about it first is really important. It's because sometimes when you think about it as you, it might not click. But now, I'll give an example. When I first sold cake at Attic, I didn't know like what I should bring because I didn't have packaging. I didn't have money for that. And then the Lord helped me remember that I had tumblers in my house. So that was a fairly new concept, but it worked because I sold that whole batch that day. So just take inventory. What do you have or what can you access? if it is a skill, like maybe you can learn on YouTube and monetize it, just something. Yeah.
Okay. Moral of the story: invest in relationship, guys. Invest in relationship. Are you an accountant? Find an accountant. What do you want to do? Do you want to be a baker? Find Liz here. Here's some baking tools. Yeah.
And also use what you have.
Yeah. Okay. With the tumblers and all. Yeah. We first met with Liz on Attic. Attic is a platform. I won't market it so much because they haven't paid me. Yeah. But then can Liz try to talk about a bit of Attic, what it does?
Okay. So Attic is a community for entrepreneurs. Yeah. So we build each other up. We learn the skills required to survive in the entrepreneurial world.
Yeah.
And also have fun while doing it. Yeah, because entrepreneurship can be very lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have like guest speakers every week talking about different aspects of life and business. And then we have activities. Then there's when you become a member, you have access to, like more resources, courses. Anytime they're looking for somebody, you'll be their go-to password. Yeah. For example, if anyone is getting married in the community, they have a cake bag. Yes. Or if they start an audit firm, they have an accountant. Yes. So that's pretty much the long and short of it.
Okay. Okay, on to something else. Do you feel like where you are is where you've currently reached? Is it all about hard work, or is it about some bit of luck, or is it about both? First of all, are you a trust fund baby?
No.
You look like one. You look like one.
Oh my goodness.
Hearing stories from, my granddad had some this. My mom had a business. You don't look like someone who has suffered so much. But then, what are your thoughts? Yeah.
I should just crop that part and send it to my mom. I look like a trust fund baby. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
First of all, like I'd say I have this can-do attitude. Like it can be done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Resilience.
Yeah. Tell me I can't do something. That's when I will try to prove you wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't come here on time. But I would say ambition as well. And be kind to people. Don't burn bridges. That I have seen people who will just do you dirty and they don't think about like tomorrow or the next day. And it's bad manners. If you do that, please stop. Yeah. And again, I will lean into my faith, putting God first, because even when I started the candle business, at some point I had done everything and I just didn't have money for labels. And it's like I had to just go back and ask God, okay, now what next? Yeah, even me doing the baking business right now, I wasn't really into like monetizing it. Yeah, because it's a consumable good. I just have my own reservations about like food stuff. But he just took me to a place where he's like, just, give it a shot and see how it goes, even as you figure things out. Yeah. So it's always, like this, he's always my soundboard. Yeah.
So you're the God did it girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you're ni God manzi.
Talking of ni God manzi, do you tithe?
I do.
Oh. Do you believe in when you tithe when you tithe faithfully, your business grows? And when you don't, it goes down?
That is very interesting. Honestly, no.
Oh, okay.
I don't look at it from that perspective.
Okay.
For me, it's more there's nothing I can give him that is not already his.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
So it's
more like a trustee.
Yeah. So it's like it's yours anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it also builds like a level of discipline.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you can tithe with, if you can be trusted with like 100 bob, you tithe that 10 shillings.
Yeah.
It means you can be faithful, like steward with 1,000,000, 1,000,000,000, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you enjoy most about baking?
The creative process.
Okay.
And seeing the piece come to life. I love it. When somebody sends me like that inspo and then I create it and it comes out like that. Oh my gosh, I will journal about it. I will post it everywhere. I will tell every person if I meet you on the street.
Okay.
Like, oh my gosh, the cake was so good.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I am a perfectionist, but it's something I am learning.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's too much pressure.
Okay.
I don't recommend. Yeah.
Now you've told me you're a baker, currently studying to be an accountant,
Yeah.
still working at Stawi as an operations manager. How do you juggle all that with limited time? I mean, it's 24 hours and you have like 3 jobs. How do you juggle all that?
I recently did something called a life SOP, like standard operating procedures.
Okay.
So, one thing I used to struggle with, I'm a morning person, but I used to struggle with waking up early. Yeah.
Okay.
Not every day this month specifically. I don't know why. It just fell off the wheel completely. So having those like procedures, like I have a routine. I wake up at this time. So normally I wake up at 4:20.
Wow.
And then at 5 a.m. we have Bible study. And then from there you can get ready. I tried joining a book club.
Didn't work. It just didn't work.
Let's blame the method and the structure.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's something I'm still like learning and slotting things, like from this time to this time I'll dedicate to studying, this time to this time dedicated to operations, this time to this time. But there are times you find maybe I have dedicated like 8 to 10 a.m. for this, but then I have a meeting like at 4 p.m. So now I have to find a way to readjust. Yeah, so that's why I don't do last minute anything. I say, let's meet at 8 p.m. No.
I can testify.
Wow.
Testify there.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah.
What is it you feel that you would love to have learned about money and finances while in campus? What is it you've learned right now that you feel like it would have been better off if you learned like earlier on?
Saving as a discipline.
Oh.
Because I used to save for something.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm saving and then I'll figure out what to do with the money later. So it's not like just a muscle I'm building. Like I have to save every single month. And again, investing as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because money sitting in the bank, as an accountant, it's it's not helping you. It's not adding value. There's no return on investment. With inflation, the value of that money 5 months from now will be less, even if it's just still the same amount. So I would say saving, like to build the discipline, and also investing. Right now, I'd probably be a billionaire if.
Wow.
No, I mean, let's be real.
Yeah,
if I start saving at 7 and I didn't use that money right now.
Your first money is 1,000 bob, surely. Yeah, you'll be a billionaire.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think makes you not a billionaire right now?
Sometimes my spending habits.
Okay.
Yeah. As much as I am very frugal, I also don't mind splurging on myself.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'll pick up today and decide I want new hair.
Okay.
Even if I don't budgeted for it.
Yeah.
If I have money, I'm going to the salon. Yeah, or I just feel like I want flowers today. Let's go get flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's something I'm learning. Like, add that to your budget. Self-care to your budget, and also what people call entertainment. Yeah. Because I have a friend who's always going out every weekend. And I'm like, girl, how much are you making? Can I see your paycheck?
Yeah.
But now I realized when she's budgeting, she always makes provision for going out. So she knows if she's going to the movies, this is how much she'll spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to save up for that. Yeah.
Okay. What are the strategies towards you?
Oh, and something else, diversifying my income.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've always had like maybe just one income stream or two at most.
Yeah.
Yes, and like I mentioned, when you start taking inventory, that's when I realized I have so many things that I can actually monetize.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I can lean into that more, I'd be able to. There's this video I saw recently where this lady was saying, your 9 to 5 is meant for survival, but now your side hustle is what will fund your freedom. Yeah. So knowing like this is what I'm working on to pay my bills and food, all that stuff, but then this is what will be paying my vacation to France.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, this is what I'll use to...
You're not waiting for a rich man to do that for you.
No. It may take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you actually mentioned you want to have like 7 streams of income this year. What are your strategies? I would actually love to learn from you. Or
You
is
know
it
that's
personal?
actually in the Bible.
Yeah.
It is. Like these things I came to see, they didn't just like come from thin air.
Okay.
Some of these things are documented in history.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just said to like put my head down and study, like focus on that maybe like this month and the next, so that I don't fail my exams.
Yeah.
And then now from there, just like really sit down and see. I have a YouTube channel. Can I monetize that?
Oh, what's the name?
It's Liz.Xtraa.
Okay.
I
Guys,
guess.
subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah. So like working towards that, and then maybe like doing an event, like paid events. Yeah. Because for example, like scented candles, people want to know how to make scented candles. That's something I can monetize. Yeah. I also surprisingly crochet.
Oh,
I know.
wow.
I know.
Almost like a jack of all trades.
And a master of all of them. Yeah. So and there's a time I was paid to sing, actually. I know.
Whoa.
So like being able to like really sit with myself and make sure by the time this phase of my life is over, I was able to maximize it completely, maximize my potential, even the accounting bit, like what can I do? Because I've done books for people, like SMEs, for free.
Wow.
I know, like
Wow.
NSSF, SHA, whatever.
More like Mother Teresa.
So yeah, being able to like lean into that and know how can I monetize it and build on that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's great. So guys, 7 streams of income. That's the goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll come and follow up by the way to see how many you guys have.
Yeah. Okay, how do you save? Or where are your platforms or sites or places where you will recommend someone to save, at least for someone starting from scratch, not for trust fund babies. Yeah.
After this, I have to ask my mom, do I have a trust fund?
First, do you have siblings?
Yes. No. Who knows?
Okay, story for another day. But what are some of the savings or investment platforms you will recommend someone?
Basic level,
Yeah.
MMF.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an MMF with CIC.
Okay.
But I would say when you're saving with an MMF, it should be to invest because the return like percentage is not very high, but it's low risk, and that's why I'd recommend it if you're starting out. Then, if you have a community, there's this app called Chooms.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Got it.
me and some girlies have this like charmer where you contribute 100 bob every day.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so we have like a target maybe by October or November to fund your December holiday vacation, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, or whatever you just want to do that money. But you have to save 100 bob every day. Personally, I think that's tedious, so I just do it like monthly. Count the days, if it's 28 days, 2,800 once. So you can start with like small amounts, especially if you're just doing it alone. If you can have an accountability partner, the better, because it helps you like build the muscle, like the saving muscle, so that you stay consistent, so that you know every single time you get your money, you have to set aside this amount. It can be a bit tricky if your income stream is inconsistent. So find a way like to work around that.
Okay.
With Chooms, for example, anytime you send money, if you allow the notification, anytime you send money to somebody, it gives you a notification to save. Yeah, which is a good practice. And then if you like are earning a basic salary, you can do a standing order such that anytime money is deposited into your account, they deduct a certain amount that goes into your MMF. But this one is really limited to the bank that you are being paid through. So I think those are some of the ways you can maybe automate the process. Yeah, but now the goal is just start small so that you build the discipline. And then now you can look to diversify your portfolio into bonds, shares. Starting a business is actually an investment in itself.
What does it take to start a business? What does it take? Especially for someone who doesn't have an entrepreneurial spirit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would say why.
Or you identify your why.
Yeah, because that is what will make or break your business. It will determine whether you stay when you're making losses or not.
Okay.
Yeah, it will determine the kind of people you bring on board. It will also, determine how much of yourself you're going to give into this business. Because for some people, they just started selling because they need money for rent, for example. And there's somebody who wants to be on Forbes. Yeah.
Okay.
There's somebody who wants to build a unicorn. And then there's somebody who identified a problem and they want to solve it. Yeah. So why you're getting into business is what will sustain you or break you. And it's okay to pivot. Yeah, because when you started, this is what you thought was the problem. But now you start doing the market research, you get into it and you realize, oh, there's actually no problem here. So what else can I do? And be open to criticism, like constructive criticism especially, and know when to filter, like when somebody's just hating on you and when they're giving you like good advice. Yeah, because I know they say the customer is always right, but yeah. Because if you have like a premium product and the person you're trying to market to is, a babe on a budget,
Yeah.
they will tell you just cut the price. But now you know your target market. So you just take it and you're like, thank you, Just be polite, don't be rude. But you don't have to apply it. So just have a filter for those things.
Okay, so our takeaway, guys, identify your why, have a customer target, and what else? Feedback. Be open to positive criticism. Yeah, okay, you talked of you and your colleagues having a chama and saving. Do you feel like sometimes your friends or your peers influence you to make certain financial decisions?
Absolutely.
In a positive way or in a negative or both?
Both.
Can you try and get some incidences when, you yeah, you get it.
Um, I'll start with my hair. Because
Okay.
coloring my hair has been on my bucket list for the longest. I just never got to do it. So lately, I have been hanging out with my best friends like more often than before, which I really love and I'm happy about. So you'd find one of them. She would be like, so when are you graduate? So when are you graduate? So this one time I make a mistake to go into a cosmetic store with her. Let me tell you, I left that store with a pack of dye and everything else I needed. And she went and did it herself. So you see, I'm like, that was actually my budget.
Yeah.
But like, I still get to reap the benefits. This is me trying to convince myself that it wasn't a bad idea. But yeah, that was one incident. And then positively, I would say they challenge me to make more money because with the plans they are making, I cannot just be showing up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the vibes.
Okay. Would you say saving is more important than... Okay, what are your recommendations or your advice on campus students who still depending on his parents or her parents and hana mwelekeo ye pia hata ye ajue if he wants to start a business or not? And yeah, what is your advice? I mean, to be honest, not everyone has a vision and plans and goals and
honestly, that freaks me out.
Yeah. But what is that's one thing you could tell that person? Yeah, like aanze tu ama.
Save.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking at some point, I think you're going to want to get married and have children.
That's not everyone's dream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me, I still would want to be a very rich single girl. Like,
Oh, wow.
even if I don't get married, I want to be able to, live in green leafy suburbs, have a dog and
Okay.
yeah, a dog that goes to pet salons.
Okay.
Yeah, just fly out whenever I feel like. You get. Yeah. So but I really understand some people are content with just having enough. And I would say just do you. Do what works for you. Yeah. But now have a moment where you sit down and maybe think, how would I want my future to look like? My life to look like 5 years from now. 5 years ata inakanga ni kama iko mbali. Yeah. So 2 years from now, or when I move out, what kind of house would I want to live in? I think that is something I would have done in campus if I knew then what I know now. Yeah, I would have taken time to just calculate. If I am to live in a house that's fully furnished, how much would that cost? How much is rent on average? This kind of house, how much does it cost per month? Let me at least save for that, so that I have a couch, I have this nice vanity mirror, I have a fridge, I have a projector. I'm not a fan of TV. I have nice curtains, that fluffy carpet. I have nice utensils, and this information is accessible online. So just taking time to do that math and at least save towards that. And they usually say 6 months, be able to afford rent and food and bills for 6 months comfortably without having to depend on anyone, without having to cut on anything. So yeah, That would be a good first step.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I remember very well, you said you moved out probably after campus, right?
Yes.
Okay. How was it? How was it? Had you planned yourself, or did you did you find yourself in a very leafy suburb and realized you really can't maintain yourself and you had to double down? What did it feel like? Yeah.
I've actually shared this on my channel.
Okay.
Me moving out was not planned. And I say this to mean like I was coming to Nairobi temporarily, then I go back home.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had signed up for this program. I don't know if you've heard of Founders Factory. At some point it was called 54 Collective.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were doing an accelerator program that required me to be here physically.
Okay.
So I was shortlisted and then I had to move here. I was staying at a student's hostel in Parklands.
Okay.
So why Parklands is because the place we were meeting was Visa Oshul. So you see that's a walking distance. Yeah. I get to save on transport. Yes. So I'm also very big on convenience. So that's why that was the ideal location.
So I hear it was very far from where you're coming from.
Yes. I'm like, oh my gosh, how many matatus do I need to connect?
Okay.
But anyway, so you see, it's like the idea was I just come, refine my business idea, and then probably, hopefully get funding, and then go back home and keep working on my business, build it, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But now they were disqualifying people after certain rounds. So I got disqualified almost towards the end.
Wow.
I know, when we're doing market research, and it was so intense that they had to extend it by like a week. So we're given like another week to go redo it. And then after that, personally, my coach told me there's something she didn't understand. So that's why my assignment was not accepted. So, but the exposure I had here, because there's something about Nairobi market, for you to stand out, you have to do a lot.
You have to be shameless. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I really loved that because it got me out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, I need to validate my business in a place where there are already many people in the sea. You get like, I'm not. Kitambo, I used to just stand out because I'm doing this business in campus. But right now, in Nairobi, everyone does that.
Yeah.
So you have to do something extra for you to be outstanding.
Yeah.
So I told myself, like, I have to stay here until I have something, like viable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know even if I take it like outside of the country, it's going to be like it has gone through gruesome criticism and all that stuff. So I decided, let me find something to do while I'm here.
Okay.
So I applied for a job and I got one. And then when I got a job, I decided not to move out of the hostel and I'll get a place. Okay. Yeah, because it's more convenient. You see, with the hostel, you guys are sharing sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't giving. Yes. So, but as a temporary solution, I would definitely recommend, because this particular place had Wi-Fi, hot shower, and you get meals like breakfast and dinner. So
okay, before we go far, who was paying for the hostel? Were you paying for it?
Initially, we were supposed to get a stipend from the program to sort that, but now, yeah. So, so my mom is the one who was paying for it up until I got a job.
Okay.
Yeah. So now when I got a job, that's when I moved out. Got my first one bedroom. It was...
Wow.
I know, Lens.
Wow. Lens. One bedroom. How much was it?
I think 12.5.
12.5.
Yeah.
In Parkland still?
No. Hey, it was in Lokabete.
Okay.
Yes.
Where did you go for a one bedroom and not a bed sitter and not maybe something cheaper? Oh, you're just a girl. Okay.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Because I did try. It just
Okay.
it didn't
Okay.
it didn't work out.
Okay, I get.
Yes. But interestingly, where I was staying, it wasn't really. The house itself was nice, but the neighborhood wasn't really nice. So I wasn't really at peace. So I moved out like 2 months later. Like I relocated again to where I'm staying right now.
Was it at a cheaper
place.
place or
Story for another day.
Okay. Okay, I just wanted to know how did you manage yourself? Did it require help from parents, or was the salary enough for your maintenance? What is it you did during that time? You feel like you would have done better if it was this time?
I would say budgeting really helped.
Okay.
Yeah, because you see now you are the one sorting everything.
Okay.
Because at this point, my parents are like, you have a job, so you're good. Yeah. So I had to budget like really well. I can't afford to splurge. And something I would have done differently is get something else on the side. Yeah, because it felt like I was really trying to squeeze everything, and it was sucking the fun out of having a paycheck, honestly. Yeah. I would find something to do on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, just to boost my income.
Okay. Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I want to ask you a question.
You have a very cheeky smile.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question, and we kind of talked about it. Do you feel like money makes... Do you feel like money can buy happiness? Yeah. Do you feel like money can buy happiness?
To some degree.
Or is it... Oh, to some degree.
Yeah.
How?
Money makes life easier.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I could afford a car, I would not have taken a matatu here.
Okay.
Yes. But like I feel there's a state of heart that you should have before even money comes.
Okay.
Yeah, like being able to enjoy the small things of life, being able to like invest in people, spend time with family and friends, such that when you get those millions and those billions, it just makes things easier for you. Yeah, because now instead of going to visit your parents once a year, you can drive there every other weekend. Yes. And then instead of just going there and you're giving them stories, you take them like small shopping. Yeah, at least a token for them to feel, oh yeah, our daughter has come home. And then now you can afford to go on road trips with your friends. You get like it's not buying you friends. It's helping establish what you already had. Yeah. But now you see, if you hadn't worked on friendships, now you would try to what people call love bombing.
Okay.
Yeah, because now you're trying to pay people to hang out with you. Yeah, or you just have a lot of fake friends. Yeah, as compared to if you had the systems already set in place. Yeah, or now you can afford to buy expensive wine when you are stressed out.
Yeah.
But now you see, if you had like a self-care routine already, now you can just take it a notch higher. Instead of doing your own mani-pedi, you can go to the salon.
Okay.
Instead of just sleeping when you're stressed, you can go to the spa. Yeah, or you can go for a drive. Yeah, instead of just walking around your neighborhood, which is free, you can go to the gym.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'd say there's just a level of grounding that's necessary before the money comes. You know how people say, oh, this person got money and then they changed.
Yeah.
No. They didn't have options before. Yeah, like when money came, it revealed.
Money brings you options.
Yes.
Okay.
So now now that you have money, that's when you realize you're actually a very rude person. Because you can talk to the waiter the way you want.
Yeah.
No, nampatia 1,000 napanguze machozi. Yes, bad manners. I do not recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, there's the person you were, and now that person like is revealed when money comes into the picture. You've heard of people who broke up when one person got money. Why? Because alipata type yake.
Yeah.
What were Bob the Builders, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking of self-care. How do you prioritize your self-care when you're handling stress, or how do you generally do your self-care?
Number one, most underrated, boundaries.
Okay.
Boundaries. And the problem with boundaries is people will just say them but not really implement them. Okay. I'll give you an example. If I want to sleep at 10 p.m. every day, it means I can't be picking calls at 10 p.m. Yeah. So if somebody calls me at 9:55 and I pick the call and I have told myself I want to be asleep at 10, you see, I am violating my own boundaries, because what you're telling them indirectly is you can call me whenever and I'll pick. But now, if you've told people you don't pick calls past a certain time, if they call you, don't pick. Like, I know it feels, especially if you're like a people pleaser.
Yeah.
But sometimes I tell myself I am not a firefighter, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a pastor.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can do.
Yeah.
If it's an emergency. But kind of off record, it's something I'm also still learning, because I can be such an empath.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, wait, what if they need to vent?
Yeah.
Ama they're having a breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try as much as possible. Like if I implement boundaries, I also uphold them.
Okay.
With friends, with family, with strangers. And the other thing, sleep.
Okay.
Yes. And also movement.
Okay.
This can be, you don't have to go to the gym if you can't afford it. Like I said, walking around your neighborhood is free.
Okay.
Sleep is also free.
Okay.
Yes. And finding things that you love, like self-awareness.
Okay.
Like this is especially to the single people. Yeah. Before you wait for somebody to come buy you flowers, have you bought yourself flowers?
Okay.
Yeah, like, do you even like flowers?
Okay.
Yeah, take time to discover if you actually love flowers. You know the 5 love languages, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's physical touch. One of the ways you can communicate physical touch to yourself is skincare.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're taking time to just wash your face, cleanse, scrub, mask, whatever. And there are so many like DIY recipes. You don't have to break the bank buying. I was going to mention a brand. Oh gosh. Yes, buying some really expensive products.
Yeah.
I'm very big on use what you have.
Okay.
Yes, like some people do skin analysis for free. Once you know your skin type, it's easy for you to know this product works for me or not. You just go and chat GPT and you're like, this is my skin type. Curate a budget friendly skincare routine for me. Maybe using at home items, very small things. I'll give an example of like a DIY face mask, which is just honey and lemon.
Okay.
Very simple. You can get like the very smallest honey you can find. Lemon is like 10 shillings, 5 shillings, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
And then you apply it just at night as a mask. It helps clear your face. Yes.
Okay.
But at night, because of UV and vitamin C, the concentrated one, they don't go well together. Anyway, that's a whole masterclass.
Oh, wow.
And then words of affirmation. Like, do you appreciate yourself for things you do? Something I started implementing, and it's really helping with my confidence, is I journal every single evening and appreciate myself for things that even like no one even acknowledged. For example, when you go home, you can go write, I did a podcast episode today and I am so proud of myself. I showed up, or I wore this outfit and I was looking so bomb, you get, and it really helps you lean into internal validation. Then number 3, we have gifts.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate yourself for milestones, regardless of how small they are. Personally, when I finish my exams, I am buying myself something.
Wow.
And it can be as simple as ice cream. You see people who vend ice cream in town,
Yeah.
but you bought it for yourself. It
Yeah.
makes a whole lot of difference. Yeah. You don't have to, I don't know, treat yourself with a trip to Mombasa. If you can afford that, love that for you. But if you can't, like, what can you do? Can you cook yourself a nice meal? Very intentional. Go on YouTube, TikTok, find a recipe that you always wanted to try. Make that for yourself, not for anybody else. For you, yes, it makes a whole lot of difference. Yeah, and then the 4th love languages. These words of affirmation, quality time.
Yeah.
Spend time with yourself. Take yourself out. Even if you go to a restaurant with a really nice ambience and buy the cheapest thing on the menu.
Okay.
Yeah, you've taken time to dress up. Just showered, dressed up, with some perfume or cologne if you're a guy, and then just go there and sit for like 3 hours with your cup of coffee that you bought at, I don't know, 200 shillings.
Yeah.
It's gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
Like, sit with your thoughts. I don't know why people, especially in our generation, they're afraid of their own thoughts.
Yeah.
Take time to spend time with yourself and even reflect. Like, what do I usually think about when I'm alone? Yeah. And then what's the last love language? Physical touch, words of affirmation, gifts, quality time. Forgotten the 5th one. What's the 5th one? Acts of service.
Okay.
Yes. So one of the ways you can do acts of service for yourself is, what's one thing you usually want help with, and like how can you make life easier for yourself?
Okay.
For me, for example, I do meal prep because some days just get crazy and I will forget to eat. So I meal prep to make my life easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking of you do service to yourself, what are the ways you do service to others? Do you like volunteer? Is it?
Oh yeah, I do.
You do volunteer?
Yeah.
Where?
I volunteer in my church.
Okay.
I mean,
service to others, and it counts.
Yeah, I do. I volunteer in the digital team.
Okay.
So what I do in the digital team, I am a blogger. I know.
Oh, you told me you go to which church?
Rock West.
Oh, Rock West.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Another way is, you see, if you share your vision with me, best believe.
Oh, wow. Say no more.
I'm gonna be on your neck because I'm like, what can we do?
Yeah.
I'm the worst person. You can give me your plans because I will follow up. Like, why haven't you done?
Okay.
Yes. And I also try to have people keeping me accountable as well. But that is one of the ways I do, like, serve others.
Okay.
I try to help as much as I can. Yeah. But I've had seasons where people would like take advantage of that. So I would say now I'm learning to do it more like wisely. Yeah, like, this is where I draw the line. I can only do this much. Beyond here, you figure things out.
They always say don't do something which will make you, if what you're doing will make you suffer more or hurt you more, you better not do it.
And plus, as a lady,
Yeah.
some guys use that as like point of access.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this business I have. Like, I'd like you to help me validate it.
Okay.
There was no business. There was no. You are the agenda.
Yeah.
You are the main agenda.
Oh, okay.
So I think, again, leaning back to discernment and know this one, I'd rather not engage.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, if I can recommend you to somebody, let me just do that. Like, I'm not gonna handle this myself.
Okay. So you like don't burn bridges.
I try not to, but some are.
they're just gonna ban.
Some people are stalkers. Like, I don't know if Kenya does restraining orders and if they take it seriously, so others are not engaged. Yes, but also in organization. Yeah. For example, I volunteered with Scripture Union for so long. Scripture Union, it deals with children's ministry. Yeah, you've probably seen Golden Bells. Yeah, so Scripture Union is behind Golden Bells. Yeah. So I was part of the South Rift region, and that really built a lot of skill that I have right now, and it's something I'm really grateful for. And hey, if you have an event and you want people and I'm available, I'd definitely come and help. Yeah.
But sometimes you might come out late, a bit late, but you'll be there.
Yes. Just know me. I'll be there. I'm on my way. I identify as I am on my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're almost coming to an end. What would you advise your younger self? More like, what would you advise to a listener who is navigating through life?
Yeah.
Maybe he or she has gone through some kind of instability, or maybe she's into depression, or he is into depression, into drugs. You work with Stawi and it deals with mental health. What is that one advice you would give to that person? Yeah. Struggling a bit with life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say disconnect.
Yeah.
Because I have noticed, even with my own personal life, one of the biggest things that makes people get into that situation, experience quarter life crisis, now that is in your 20s, is external influences.
Okay.
You hang out with your friends, they're able to afford things that you can't. Or you're checking social media, it seems like everyone else's life is progressing and yours is not. So you see all these things are happening around you, but they're not happening inside of you. You need time to, first of all, disconnect from all that. Sit with yourself and really think, where am I right now? Where do I want to go? And then how do I get there? You get, because sometimes you pick people's dreams. You have a podcast, for example, and I have never thought of having a podcast. And then I see, oh, your podcast is doing really well. All of a sudden now I want a podcast. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a podcaster, and that's okay. You get, but now I hadn't thought about it until I saw you have one. But now if I sat with myself and I think, what do I actually love doing? What brings me joy and fulfillment? And can I monetize that? If not, what do I have, or what do I know that I can monetize? You get, and give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. We beat ourselves so much. I'm saying this 100 fingers pointing to myself.
Yeah.
Because I usually feel at the age I am at right now, I should have a certain level of traction that I still don't have. But then again, I'm like, am I doing my best? Am I utilizing my potential? If I'm underutilizing my potential, then how can I maximize it? You get, but if I'm doing my best, then it will happen. It will come. Just keep showing up. Again, I'm still telling this to myself because I have not posted on my page for a long time. Yes, okay, 2 weeks, but yes. So I would say disconnect, extend grace to yourself, and if you can, talk to somebody who is level-headed, because honestly some of our friends are just unhinged. Somebody who is level-headed. They don't have to be older, they might be the same age as you, but if you can reach out to somebody, you can reach out to me via DM, by the way. We can have this conversation and just first of all vent. Just let it all out. I'm a good listener. I'll just listen to you. Talk. And then I'm like, so now what do you want us to do? Are there systems we can set
You're
to?
more like an unpaid therapist.
Yes. Yes. My goodness. I shouldn't. Anyway. But like I said, I love helping people that way. So you see, I I feel really good when I see this is how you were before you met me, and then this is how you are after. Yes. So after we've gone through that, like this is how you're feeling, this is where you're at. Okay, now what do you want to do differently? What do you want to change? Like I told you, I want accountability in getting on time to places. So you see, that's something I'd be like, it can cost me an opportunity in the future.
Yeah, you might miss a flight.
Exactly. So you see, for somebody else, it's different.
Yeah.
Like they don't have a job, they don't have a way of earning a source of income. Now I am an INTJ, so after we have talked and cried, I'm gonna now sit down with you. So what can we do differently? What can we change? Is it your systems? Yeah. And then is it something you want to do? Because I have a hard time working with people who you're complaining about situations that you're not willing to change. Like you're not willing to do anything about it.
Yeah.
I can't help you because you see, I can't apply for that job for you.
Yeah.
Even if there are jobs, I can't start that business for you.
Yeah. Like there is like you can only take someone until a certain point. Then they have to help themselves.
And they have to want that help as well. Because again, forcing issues in 2025 really, really no.
Okay.
Yes.
Final word. What is a phrase or a mantra you go by each and every day when you wake up and when you're feeling down, when you're not okay?
This is somewhere in the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep forgetting the chapter and the book and the verse. It says, I am not of them that draw back to perdition.
Okay.
So what that means is, like, I'm not, like, drawing back. It means you were going, then you're like, but this is not working. Let me just go.
Okay.
You get? So I use that anytime I feel like this didn't work out. But it doesn't mean that life ends here.
Okay.
There's always something else to do. There's always another plane to catch. There's always something else to pursue. Yeah. Okay. So something I learned and I've been learning this year is allowing myself to feel. So if something doesn't go right, for example, like a project I'm pursuing, it just tanks. I'll give myself time to feel. To feel the hurt, to feel the disappointment, to feel the sadness. And then after that, dust myself off and keep moving. Okay. Like, let's go back to the drawing board. Is it something we can salvage, or do we just pursue something different altogether? Yeah.
Okay. I guess, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for listening in till this time. I've been your host, Mercy Dube. Thank you for subscribing to Finance Unfiltered. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.